Hey fellow Vault Dwellers! It's a guide for one of the new events from Burning Springs update event, Gearing Up. It is medium difficulty listed here, although it's not really so medium. If you are solo, it will be relatively hard, but there are ways to deal with that to reduce this difficulty. On a team, a lot of fun and not as hard. It's solvable. Not super easy, but solvable. So let's jump in there. And here we are. Gearing Up event. So first we need to talk with Beastmaster. I like this event. It's probably my favorite for now. Beastmaster. Quickly talk to start the event. You can listen to that. Not mandatory. Then we need to collect scrap metal. The scrap metal looks like that. Those are the barrels of scrap metal. And for the collection part, if you are solo, you will need to focus on collecting those barrels, as you need to get 40 in just 4 minutes. So not too much time. Therefore, I recommend going with a tanky build and not get distracted too much with enemies running after you. They will be chasing you, they will be attacking you for best effect. Ignore them. When they do stagger you, then maybe we get rid of some of them. Full circle around the scrapyard, as I'm doing here. You can see me going around the scrapyard. Should give you enough, as there is a little bit more than 40 barrels placed around. So you can miss some, but not too many. I think there's like 50 barrels total in the entire scrapyard. And those are like... Dogs are bad, so I need to kill them. They keep staggering, keep biting my ankles, and that's not good. Continue the circle. You may notice those barrels are yellow with a green scrap metal inside. So not too hard to spot. A good light on the power armor helps me here in the nighttime. I don't need to fight them all, but sometimes they like blind me with those guns or stagger, so then I need to eliminate some of them. And keep going in the circle, so that's the best strategy I found out. Just keep going in the circle. Don't get distracted too much. How's the time? We have 2 minutes left. We are doing good. Almost there. There is another barrel. Almost there. The one from the right, and we are continuing to the left. That's exit, so we don't go there. Continue in here. It's a little bit more scrap metal. Full circle hopefully will give us enough. If not, we'll just go back and pick up some missing barrels, but hopefully it will be enough after first run. I was doing that couple times to learn a location of most of the scrap barrels, and now we are approaching the last one here, and we donate. Hopefully that's 40 with 1 minute 20 seconds. Yes, that's 40. And now for this part, you need to eliminate those ghouls, as for whatever reason they are able to attack the deathclaw that's still inside this box, and if deathclaw inside this box dies, event is over. Next stage, we are spamming emoji. You can spam them relatively fast, so that's not a problem. It will let you solo spam this 20 emoji. That is optional objective to slightly improve the reward, so don't even, like, it's not a must do, but it's good to do. Hopefully it gives some bonuses to the deathclaw. I'm not sure about this one. The next step, keep with you some multi-projectile medic's weapon. It can be shotgun, it can be laser with a splitter. Whatever multi-projectile medic's weapon will serve you very well, and some ammo, and we just shoot the deathclaw, and that's it. For this stage, entire escort part, we don't need to fight enemies. So again, fighting enemies is optional. Deathclaw will fight enemies for us, so I don't really need to do much. I just keep an eye on the deathclaw and heal it when it takes any damage. As you can see, like, this deathclaw is dishing out some serious damage. Look what's happening with those Rust Raiders. it's not to mess about with a deathclaw, and that's only level 50, so not as high level as those other deathclaws roaming the area, but yet doing well. And you can see as well the health bar of the deathclaw on the top right corner, the event objectives. So even if you lose your eye from a deathclaw, you can tell how healthy or not healthy the deathclaw is. And just occasional shot and deathclaw is topped up. That's why multi-projectiles are important. They all count for the medic's effects. Medics is 5% health. If that's 5 projectiles, single shot from this weapon gives 25% of total deathclaw health back. So this is very handy. Strongly recommend. It's almost impossible without medic's weapon to complete that, as this deathclaw will be taking damage even if you try to take down enemies as fast as possible. Deathclaw will be taking damage and may die. So I would be just sitting here, killing Deathclaw. I will skip to the next phase for you. And this part is almost over. It will be next stage. By the way, of course, there is no downside to killing those raiders, as you have nothing else to do really. But the priority is killing the Deathclaw. It cannot die, but you can absolutely clear those raiders for your challenges or to get some legendary, as they occasionally are a legendary. So yeah, absolutely you can kill it. The fun fact, if you don't, and now the next stage is starting, I still have a bunch of those rust raiders around here, and the next stage will be snallygasters. So normally my deathclaw would go over there, when I'm looking now over there, to fight the snallygasters. But if I leave raiders alive, deathclaw will be still busy with them and will not move. So that's just a fun fact. We'll stay here around the spot that emerged, and snallygasters will come to the deathclaw instead. So deathclaw do not need to go there. The snallygasters can come to the deathclaw. But that slightly alters the event. You will see when you will be doing it with a team. Deathclaw will be behaving completely different when you eliminate all of the enemies for him. And now we'll wait until this phase will be about over. And now when this stage is about over, we need to heal up the snallygaster, switch to something strong. And at this point I will kill some of those enemies so I can get some adrenaline rolling for myself to increase my damage, as the boss will be appearing. Something big is coming, says that now, and the big boss is indeed coming, and we'll need to eliminate it before the timer runs out. So this event is on a timer, as we took our time to get those barrels. Our time is relatively short now for the final stage. And now the deathclaw is coming. The deathclaw is coming through the main entrance. Our deathclaw is healthy, so we're good. We need to focus and kill just the boss. We are aiming for the belly, as that's the weak spot. So we are aiming for the belly. And where did the boss go? That's our deathclaw. The boss inches us, not everyone, just the boss. The boss deathclaw, and we need to kill it before it will kill our deathclaw. Where did the boss go? There. And here we go. After that, when we complete the event, we can deal with escort or consort, deathclaws, and all other enemies around. But the important part is to focus and kill the big, angry deathclaw matriarch. So that's the important part. And we are getting our rewards. We are getting our legendary. Our deathclaw still fighting. We can help, so we'll get another legendary item. Those other deathclaws are way softer and all other enemies, but the big one is tough. If you can target the belly in VATS, that accelerates the fight a lot. I was struggling because I'm using this Gauss minigun and it's blinding me more than anything. So I should really definitely find out at least one weapon for my loadout that would be non-explosive for a change. So even though this one is weapon speed, the inert explosion is like so blinding. That's the biggest downside for the strongest gun in the game, the blinding effect. And this is the guide. This is the guide for the event. I hope now you'll be able to solo it if necessary, or just help your team. A nice junkyard, by the way. Worth a visit. And that being said, thank you a lot for watching, and see you all in the next one.